What's up, Fantasy Champions? Spotlight Sports Network is excited to tell you about an amazing deal from Thrive Fantasy, your place for daily fantasy sports and esports. Right now with promo code SS Network, Thrive Fantasy will match up to $50 of your first deposit. So go to thrivefantasy.com and sign up now with promo code SS Network. That's thrivefantasy.com, promo code SS Network.
And what's the motherfucking deal, YouTube? This your boy, Coach Donte, in the building, alongside of my boy, co-host MaxCoverage, man. Good morning to you guys. I know this is our earlier start time, but we got a lot of good stuff coming up for you guys today. You will see me, my boy Max, back here, Free Agency Frenzy, probably an hour, no more than an hour or two. Go over all the NFL hottest news. You know, free agencies is coming up, so some of the big name dominoes are going to fall. But right now, you know, we got something. We're just not looking good. The Rockets did not look good last night, so we got to get into that. So Mama Eats is in the building. How you doing, Mama Eats? D Bands is in the building. Wifey in the building early this morning. Out of some blogs. I know you're happy over the blowout victory last night against the Lakers. So what's going on, Max? How you doing this morning, my guy? I think you're muted.
Can you hear me?
Perfect. Yes,
my bad, y'all. Yeah, so I was saying we have a bunch of NFL news coming out, you know, right now, but we'll touch on all that in our Free Agency Frenzy show in about noon. But yeah, man, that loss last night. Oh my God. I just feel like the Pelicans got our number, man. Like they've beat us a bunch of times in the past month or so. Like I know we played them back to back a couple weeks ago. They beat us both times, and now they beat us again, 130 to 105. I mean, golly, you can't do anything right now, man.
Can't do anything right. Again, that second quarter. We was up in that first quarter. We had a great first quarter. Middle of the second, game just got out of hand. I don't know what the hell happened in that second quarter. It was just I don't think Brandon Ingram even played last night. I don't think he even played last night. McCollum, I didn't see now one of them on the court.
Yeah, both the stars were out, man. I mean, we got beat up by the freaking bench scrubs. Jackson Hayes had a great game. So did Jonas Valanciunas. And that dude, Jose Alvarado.
Yeah.
That the rookie out of Georgia Tech. Those guys, man, they just torched us last night. I mean, like we've been touching on all freaking episodes, man. We just can't defend the paint. Yeah. And those big guys down low, they just bully balled, took advantage of us and just straight up beat the brakes off of us.
Yep, man. What's good, Beantown Breakdown? Auntie Six, man.
Y'all?
At least you got the Raiders. See if the Raiders gonna do something today, man. Your Lakers got killed. We gonna touch it into them in a minute because got a kind of a new segment coming out, man. So we gonna at the end of the show, me and Matt, we gonna do shout outs, but we gonna do a call out segment. Any team you want to call out or you feel like you want to call out. So we're gonna do a little segment of call out and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm
so
down for that.
anything you want to call out, you get on them, you put them on the grill, and we just call them out. So call them out how you
chicken.
Barbecue chicken. So here we go. We're gonna review the week for the Rockets. I believe the Rockets. The Rockets with 1-2 this weekend. With 1-2 this weekend, they did beat the Lakers this weekend, 139 to 130. But who can't beat the Lakers? All of a sudden, who cannot beat them? They just a laughing stock right now of the league. But we gonna fire into their asses after the show. But again, at the ending of the show, I got a lot of things to say about those guys. And so 139, Lakers can't defend anybody. They cannot defend anybody. They cannot guard anybody. So that game was kind of an up and down game. The Rockets had to lead by 9 in that basketball game. You already know, fourth quarter, we let them come back in the game. Thank God Carmelo Anthony passed up on the catch and shoot jump shot. And LeBron James passed up on an open layup.
Yeah, I was just about to say LeBron could have won them the game in regulation. But I don't know why, but he just passes up a wide open layup for a Carmelo 3. I mean,
yep.
And then we went on a 9-0 run in the overtime.
Yep.
And then Jalen Green did what we asked him to do: drop a 30 piece for us. Drop a 30 piece. He got 32 in that game. I mean, hey, I'm saying wonders about Jalen Green right now. He's doing all he can, bro, and he's really impressed me lately.
Yeah, after the All-Star break, that's something we needed out of Jalen Green, because at moments you feel like coming into this, you feel like he's not a bust. We know he wasn't. We know he's not a bust. We know he's not a bust, but he hasn't earned up to that potential as we thought he was going to be. Now everything is coming along slowly. He's starting to knock down that jump shot that he wasn't making earlier in the year, which making him more tough. We knew we can score. We both knew Jalen Green has a knack of scoring and uses his athleticism as a way to score. But again, man, this guy jump shot has been falling down. He's become the Jalen Green that we've seen, that we know that he can become right now.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm loving that we're kind of focusing on offense around him. Like he's the focus now. You know what I'm saying? Finally, I feel like that's how we need to play. When he's not getting it going, then we're in trouble. So I mean, that's the number one thing right now for us. But I can't believe the Lakers. I mean, even though we suck, I can't believe the Lakers can beat us, or we beat the Lakers. Like, that just shows you how that team is playing lately. I mean, they're in trouble, man. Without Anthony Davis, I don't know if they can make it out the play-in tournament.
Hey, man, they got a very tough schedule coming up too, man. That schedule is not. The more you lose games, and the more you pick about it, man. That schedule, the tougher that schedule getting. They got a bump. They got a tough road coming up. They will be playing Toronto tonight. Toronto is 37-30, and that schedule's not.
Yeah, they're playing. Toronto's been playing phenomenal lately.
Beantown Breakdown, shout out to you, brother. We rooting for you, brother, to beat that cancer, man. Come on, man, beat that cancer for us, man. That's a real respected guy, man. Matter of fact, a Boston Red Sox fan, a Boston fan, and all of that, man. So shout out to you, a New England Patriots fan as well. Hope your Patriots somehow try to get J.C. Jackson back today, or just try to find a way to make some move. I know you trust Bill Belichick over there to make the right moves, but 139 and 130. The Rockets, you go down the line right here.
Sengun went off too, man.
Sengun went off, man. He had 21 points, 9 of 20. He took 20 shots, 14 rebounds. He was very aggressive in this game. And KJ Martin is the guy
who
I love. And I know you heard about it the other day. The Rockets made a deal to keep Garrison Matthews and KJ Martin on the team. They think they're a part of the future. What you think about that move?
Yeah, they guaranteed their salary for the rest of the season, which as they should. You definitely got to keep KJ, man. Like, young, athletic player in this league. And he's showing he can shoot that 3 also. So that dude can do it all. He's, I love KJ Martin. I feel like we got to secure him. Garrison Matthews, I'm not crazy about Garrison Matthews. He can shoot, but that's about it. You know what I'm saying? When he was with the Wizards, I just didn't really see too much potential for him, but he has played a lot a lot better lately. Like he can knock down that shot, and that's what we need. We need shooters. I don't think he's a starter for us by any means, but a great, role player off the bench. He can help out with, some scoring, but I'm okay with the move. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Appreciate it, Bobby. Anytime that's gonna be next year when we play the Boston Celtics, but any playoff, scenarios or NFL or NBA, like that, or it's baseball coming back, you want to collab, hey, I'm here for you, man. You got a rivalry right here who's a Yankee fan right here. And he knows what it's like.
You got our number. You got our number, Bobby, but we coming back in vengeance. Coming back, and we just made a move.
So we got KJ, like I say, KJ Martin, 17 points, man. Happy he's gonna be a part of this future with us, and I think he is a part of this future. I just think we just need a better coach, man.
Your boy went off too. Christopher,
hey, I'm telling you, man, that's my fucking guy, man.
Yeah, 21 off the bench, man.
That's my dude. Schroeder, I'm starting to now. Schroeder minutes are starting to get a little lacking right there. And now Josh Christopher starting to slip into that role. Come on, Coach Silas. Play the man. Let the man go out there and goddamn play. The man can play. And you seen what he been doing lately. Josh Christopher, telling you, my guy, that guy is a fucking stud, man. That guy can play. And he's definitely a part of this future, man. Give me your thoughts on Josh Christopher, how well he's been playing.
I love it. I love his energy off the bench. I mean, he dropped 21 in 22 minutes. And he got 6 rebounds as well. So he did a lot in those 22 minutes, man. He shows that he's not just a scorer. He can do it all. And like when we called our last game, our last Rockets game together, man, the guy came off the bench with straight up energy.
Yeah,
I loved it. And then when we took him out, the energy went away. You know what I'm saying? So he's definitely that spark plug guy that we have off the bench. And I mean, who knows, man? Maybe we'll see him in the starting rotation a couple years down the line, but it just depends on if we're going to keep the core together with Kevin Porter and Jalen Green. Well, we better keep Jalen Green no matter what.
We gonna have a problem. We let him go. It's gonna be a huge, big problem. My boy Nate Sports Talk in the building, man.
Nate,
partner Yankee fan.
Go Yankees, baby. There we go. Right, Josh Donaldson is in the building.
Kevin Porter Jr., man, I'm worried about him a little bit, man. He's been inefficient, too good of a player not to be finding his shot shooting. He's got a great form on his shot. To me, I think he has an awesome form on his shot. It's just don't fall at times, man. I know he can become a great point. He has all the tools to be a point guard. He's shown at times he can handle the point guard situation. His numbers weren't bad in this game. If you look at it, the shooting, the inefficiency, you're worried about a little bit. We worried about that with Jalen Green, but him, 10 points, 10 assists, 8 rebounds. Those are very good numbers. Those are very good numbers right there.
Almost a triple-double.
Are you concerned about KPJ?
I'm not concerned about Kevin Porter. If he just knocks his shot down, dude, that guy's unreal, man. Just talent-wise, that dude has potential through the roof. I mean, we've both seen him drop 50. You know what I'm saying? If you can drop 50 in this league, bro, then man, you can flat out play. And I'm not concerned. He had a bad slumping shooting night, but he got it done, other places, the assists, the rebounds. He understood his shot wasn't falling. So let me get some other guys involved. He only took 13 shots. So I like that number. It wasn't like he shot 4 or 20. Then that's like a little bit, okay, man, like stop shooting the ball, So I think he finally realized, like, okay, my shot's not falling today. Let me get some other guys involved. So that was nice to see Kevin Porter, but he'll bounce back. I feel like he'll bounce back.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. Max said, Beantown Breakdown said, y'all two got to collab for the opening series. Yeah, man. Max is a good dude to collab with, and Bobby is a good dude, man.
Thanks for the sub, bro. Appreciate you a lot, man.
That man, show that man. That man is fun. That man is definitely fun. Definitely fun. Definitely respects the game. So again, we got the Lakers side of things. We got Stanley Johnson, 5 points in 25 minutes. LeBron, 45 minutes. 9 of 26. Yikes, right there. 1 of 9 from 3. Pretty bad from the field.
Yeah.
23 points, 14 rebounds, 12 assists. Russell Westbrook wasn't the problem in this type of game right here. He was not the problem. He had 30 points on us. Malik Monk had 20 points. Malik Monk called out the team last night, which need to be, that's every night you need to call them out. And we got Austin Reeves, 17. DJ Augustine comes back. DJ Augustine comes back. Our defense so bad. He scored 16 points.
Yeah, his shot was falling.
His shot was falling that night. And Carmelo Anthony had 13 points. 13 points in. We shot great from the field, 51%. We outshot them. We outshot them from 3-point line, 17 of 40, 42%. We finally made our free throws. Christian Wood wasn't in the game, so we did make our free throws. 94%. 94%. We did actually our rebounding about 50 to 49, 50 to 48. And we actually got 25 assists. We moved the ball around pretty well. We had 7 steals. Lakers had 10, 4 blocks. Lakers had 7. 20 turnovers.
Yeah.
We won that.
Story of our life, bro.
Yep.
I mean, we shot better from the 3 than the Lakers. And this isn't it weird? Isn't this what happens when Christian Wood doesn't play? We win.
Yep. We win.
That's what's frustrating. Like, we didn't move him. He stayed on our team. But man, I feel like our team just flows better without Christian Wood there. When you got Sengun in the game as a starter, man, oh my God. That's one reason to turn on the TV if you see Sengun in the starting rotation. I mean, the guy is I call him Baby Jokic. I know it may be like way too soon to claim him as Baby Jokic, but that's what I feel like he plays like. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And he's only 19 years old, so give him 3 years, and we'll see some Jokic, comparisons for sure. But
like I say, Sengun, I'm telling you, man, that dude is a stud. He's a playmaker, man, and he's not afraid.
Yeah,
he's not afraid to go in the post. He's not afraid to ask for the ball. Hey, post up, ask for the ball. He has a little problem with finishing over people, but I believe he's going to work on that. He can get that work. But I love Sengun, man. You tell me we got 14, we got 19-year-olds averaging damn near 9 points a game, man. That's pretty much insane. And I'm surprised we're not winning a lot of ball games that we once was. It looks like it damn near looks like we're not improving from last year. Yeah. 17 wins to 50 losses. We had 17 of all last year. It looks like we're not improving. We're not showing no improvement, no signs of improvement this year from last year. And that's all I wanted. I know we was going to have a losing record, but we're not showing no signs of improvement last year. And I think we're going to that falls on the head coach, Stephen Silas. It's actually no progress. The players are very good, but we go to the coaching side. They're not coached really well.
Yeah, like we now in sole possession of the worst record in the league. So
we now may be the number 1 pick.
Well, we'll get unlucky. We'll get unlucky with the lottery. We'll somehow fall to 3. You know, I feel like that's always what happens with us when we suck this bad. But man, I just like we said, this is our 3rd episode now. We've been saying it every single episode. There's no development, it seems like, in players other than they're knocking their shots down. They're getting more confident. But I feel like Silas just isn't that guy. He's a cheerleader. He's not a coach. He can't lead men.
Yeah.
He can maybe coach the college rankings, but I don't think he's an NBA coach, man. I mean, he has been an assistant before he got this job for 20 years. His dad was a coach in the league, so he comes from that background. He did his time on the bench, but man, the man in charge, I don't think he can do it, man. I'm not fond with him, and bold statement, he's gonna get fired this offseason.
Yeah, I mean, it seemed like we need a change of direction, man. Like I say, I was defending the guy early stage of the season. We went 1-16. It seems like, at that time it needed to be Campbell. When we went on that good run, and started beating these playoff teams, that shows you how good of a guy, how more mature those 19-year-olds really are, and how good they really can be. down a future. And once we start going on this damn losing streak again, and then I gotta flip it right back to the coaching because the guys are developed. The guys are playing. The guys for those guys to average 9 points per game at 19 coming in the league and perform just right away. Jalen Green down the average is 16 now points per game. He's been hot since the All-Star break. Him and what other rookie's been hotter than him? Scotty Barnes probably hotter.
It was Josh Giddey, but he kind of sizzled out because Shea Gilgeous is back for the Thunder. So Giddey wasn't doing, having to do everything anymore. Mobley's been lights. I feel like Mobley's going to win the Rookie of the Year, but I think Jalen Green has a running now. I feel like he has a case to be said. Like he should be maybe top 3 now. Like at the beginning, he wasn't even top 10. They kept ranking the rookies, and they didn't even put him in the top 10. Man, I was like, wow,
that's disrespectful.
That's hate. Yeah, that's hate.
That's hate. That's
they put Herbert Jones over Jalen Green. I was like, come on,
crazy.
Really?
That's crazy. And I think it's gonna come down at the end of the day to Scotty Barnes and Mobley because they might be in playoff contention. They may be in playoffs or playing game at the end of the day, so they may favor one of them. But Jalen Green, no doubt, has been probably one of the hottest rookie since the All-Star break. But that's where you got to reflect on the coaching side right there, man. The players are good, they just not coached well. Losing the same way every single game, turnovers, getting attacked in the paint every single time, people going for layups on us every single time. The rotations are not good. 1 minute you want to play KJ Martin, he has a good game, and then next minute you want to take down his minutes. You want to go back to Schroeder for more minutes, knowing he's going to leave in the offseason. Now, you got to in the mix of playing Christopher, when Schroeder doesn't play well, Christopher comes off the bench, he can score. Now you don't play Daishen Nix sometime. Let the guy go out there and play. Daishen Nix has shown that he can put up points on his board.
Yeah, they give Daishen Nix only like 5 minutes a game, man. Like, come on, what are you gonna do with that? You don't have any time to prove what you can do, man. Like, at least give him 10 to 15 minutes. Let's just see what he can do out there, man. But your boy Christopher went off again against the Mavericks the next game. He had 17 points. I mean,
love it.
He played 26 minutes there, so he's getting more minutes, and like he has looked really freaking good, dude. Like Schroeder didn't look good at all against the Mavericks. We did lose this game, 113 to 100, but a name that I said that stunk, right? Bruno Fernando. This guy shut me up this game. He had 18 points and 11 boards. 8 of 8.
Bruno.
My God, Bruno. He watched our last episode, man. And he was like, man, screw this guy, Max. I'm gonna prove him wrong. And just flat out balled, man. So I want to give props to Bruno. He did fall short, but man, that guy went off the bench and he was killing it, man.
Definitely was killing it. Dove said, give it up, coach. They are terrible. Man,
We've been saying that, man.
We know we terrible.
We still gotta show love, though. Come on,
still gotta show love to the team, man. Even though we're on the downfall, trust me. We've been on downfall before. We will dig up out of the hole, trust me, and believe that we will dig ourselves up out of the hole. We ain't giving up on the Rockets, but hey, it's disappointing though. Disappointing that there's no progress in this team, and it's lack of coaching and stuff like that. I definitely can see Steven Silas getting canned, and plus, again, we don't play any great defense at all. Paint is always open. Paint is always up for sale.
Yeah.
KJ Martin, 30 minutes, 11 points. Sengun, 3 for 9, didn't have his best game. Eric Gordon, 21 minutes, 4 points. Got to do better than that. Kevin Porter Jr. had a pretty decent game. 17 points. Jalen Green, 11. Bruno Fernando, that match called out, and I think Bruno responded to it, 16 and 11. Josh Christopher, 17, man, 17 points again, has been playing tremendously, and we got guys like Dwight Powell scoring 26 on us.
Yeah, man, come on. That's what we've been saying. No, we can't stop anybody down low, dude. And I know Sengun was dealing with foul trouble, so he only played like 20 minutes, I think, in this game. But that's why Fernando had to, come off the bench and put some mad minutes in. But yeah, man, dude, Dwight Powell, not Dwight Howard. Like, and his Dwight Powell, this guy is not a good. He's okay. He's a serviceable player in the league, but he's not a 26 points a night guy. Like, this guy just flat out killed us, dude. And I was kind of like let down about this game, man, because even though Luka, man, he 30 points, 14 boards, and 6 assists, but I just feel like, you know, we came off the great win against the Lakers to fall flat against the Mavericks. I mean, we should have. That would have been nice to see a back-to-back win. You know,
especially against the I-10 foe right there. And then you got guys that don't even play come off the bench and just do whatever they want. Trey Burke, I don't remember the last time I seen this guy play basketball. 15 points off the bench. Dinwiddie, 16 points. He's been good for the Mavs so far. He's been that dude for the Mavs so far. So, like I say, Dwight Powell, every point pretty much came in the paint.
Yeah,
every point really pretty much came in the paint, and it was easy. It was actually non-contested in the paint, and just we have no defensive resistance inside the paint. I mean, like I say, man, Christian Wood is just too small in the paint. That's just what it is, man. He's just too small, just like Shane, just like last night, man. I saw one play when Jonas Valanciunas just faces up and just shoots right over him like it wasn't nothing.
Yeah.
Then he backs him all the way down and almost into the stands and stuff like that. And Christian Wood just too small. He's just too small at that. It's too small to guard anybody, guard any type of five. Believe he can play the 4. But hey, we don't got a good enough coach to make those adjustments. We don't got that type of coach that knows how to make adjustments at all. So again, we shot 47%. We shot good, but 6 of 30, you're not gonna win games. Shoot 6 of 30 from the 3-point line. You can't win like that. We didn't make our free throws. The moment Christian Wood come back, now we can start missing free throws. 63% from the free throw line in that game. 47 rebounds by Dallas, of course. 29 assists. We did move the ball pretty well. 29 assists, 14 turnovers. Points in the paint, we had 62, actually. We scored every point in the paint. Dallas scored 48 points in the paint on us. And, I mean, again, right now, we just, like you say, Virginia Tech Hokies, we just a goddamn laughing stock at this point in time right now. And that's just what we is. That's just what we is at this point in time. Then we flip over to last night. We lost the second quarter. Like we had a 32-29 lead after the first quarter.
Yeah.
Second quarter, 39-23. New Orleans just went crazy. Something about Jackson Hayes. When he look at the Rockets, Jackson Hayes just go dumb nuts on us.
Yeah, that guy is an athletic freak too, man. Like I like Jackson Hayes a lot. I feel like they don't really use him a lot as they should. And yeah, that guy's pretty solid. I've watched him play a bunch, and he can score. And he's one of those like physical players, man.
Yeah.
And I just looked it up. Bro. It's official. We are the worst free throw team in the league. I swear to God. We are the worst free throw team in the league. I was like, man, we have to be the worst free throw team in the league. Yep, we are. We're ranked dead last, 30th.
We beat the Grizzlies, Lakers. We see most of our wins come against playoff teams. We don't know. The Lakers are not a damn playoff team the way they look. But most of the wins come against playoff teams. The guys shown potential to beat good teams. It's just we don't have the good coach. We don't have the right coach. We just don't have the right coach for the team to put these young guys in situations. We lose on the same thing over and over, and that's discipline. When you're losing the games on lack of turnovers, free throw shooting, same stuff every single game, that's coaching. That's mental aspect. That's on the head coach right there.
Yeah, I mean, if we would have beat the Pelicans, I say we would have had a great week. But we lose to 25 without the Pelicans were without CJ McCollum and Brandon Ingram, and we got smoked. So like that loss took away the whole week for me. Like, golly, like you can't lose that bad to. I mean, the Pelicans aren't a good team. If they had all their pieces healthy playing at the same time, then they could be a good team. But right now, my God, man, 130 to freaking 105.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Well, Jayshawn Tate, 14 points last night. Christian Wood, 26 minutes, 8 points, 12 rebounds. Garrison Matthews only had 7. KPJ, 2 of 9, 6 points, 6 rebounds. Jalen Green, 27 minutes, 17 points, was pretty decent last night. Garuba, we seen Garuba last night.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
I forgot he came back.
Yep, 3 points. He hit a 3-pointer last night, pretty much. KJ Martin, 26 minutes, 5 points. You got Nwaba, 14 minutes, 15 points. Pretty good, 2 for 2 from 3. Shangoon, 15 minutes, 9 points, 4 rebounds right there. And Josh Christopher, 13 points, 26 minutes last night for Josh Christopher. Continues to be very, very good, very, very good throughout this coming week.
Yeah, he had a great week, man. He had a great week.
Yep. Herbert Jones, 7 points. Marshall, 17 points. I mean, hey, man, these are guys that, I haven't heard of really. I heard of Herbert Jones. He came from out of Kentucky. Valanciunas, 32 points last night, 10 rebounds. Jesus. Last night, just put Christian Wood in a goddamn torture chamber last night. And Jackson Hayes, 21 points. Something about the Rockets. When we play him, his eyes just light up as well.
I would too. If I was a big man, my eyes would light up in that. Oh, we're gonna destroy these guys down low. I'm gonna do whatever I want. I'm gonna be physical. I'm just gonna manhandle everybody down there. I mean, if I was a big in the league, bro, I would circle the Rockets every time on their schedule. That's my career night right here, guys. Book it right here. Watch.
Hey, you ain't lying. You ain't lying at all. You ain't got guys like Alvarado, 16 points. Gomez, 12. Murphy 8, and Tyrone Wallace. They just signed that goddamn dude. He just come in and score 7 points on us and be efficient on them. They just signed that dude off the street right there. So, jeez. I mean, Jesus Christ. We shot better from the field, 51 points, 10 threes last night. New Orleans, of course, shot better. And of course, we shoot 70% from the free throw line right there, 24-34. 45 rebounds. We did out-rebound them. 30 assists for the New Orleans Pelicans. Oh, no, we shot 60%. I'm looking at the wrong side. We shot 60% from the free throw line. Something about when Christian Wood come back, he all of a sudden can't shoot from the free throw line. All of a sudden, he gets back in the fold. Guess you want to guess? Let me see. You want to guess how many turnovers we had last night?
Let me just guess off the top of my head. Probably like 24.
Yep, you was almost correct. 25.
Oh my God.
Yeah, 25 turnovers.
So that's 7 more than what we're averaging.
Yep.
Like, we're already averaging 17, which is the worst in the league. Let's just throw in 25. Maybe that will be better. Golly, these guys can't defend the freaking ball. Like they can't guard it. They can't take care of it. They can't do anything with it, man. Jesus.
I'm telling you, 25 turnovers, that's a lot of turnovers. That's a lot of possessions you have without scoring right there. A lot of lob ball turnovers led to transitional baskets. I mean, it was terrible last night. You want to guess how many points they scored in the paint last night? If you can give me a good guess top of your head.
Say 70.
You keep getting close. 64.
Oh my Lord. That's more than half of our points. Our points.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And like the league now is not, you don't score in the paint as much anymore, but you play us. You get whatever you get, whatever you want. It's like a freaking clearance sale down there. You get a bucket. You get a bucket. Oprah Winfrey's down there saying, "You get a bucket, man."
Yeah.
Golly.
You just go. You just tell all you gotta just tell them. Hey, if you're opposing team, hey, just go walk in the paint. Just go in the paint. Go walk in the paint. Yeah. They'll let you go in the paint. They'll move out the way. We'll just play bully ball against them. We'll just post them up. And the largest lead we had was 6. That's in the first quarter. The largest lead they had was 30 points. That game got out of hand really, really quick. But
I'm glad we didn't call this game, bro. We would have been pulling our hair out, bro.
Sometimes I avoid calling games. I avoid calling. I avoid calling. I don't even put them on the schedule. And it's hurt. It like I say, it kind of hurt me to not being able to do games like do us. So like I used to do when we had the James Harden on the world and stuff. I used to get up. I used to want to do a basketball game for this team.
Hell
But
yeah.
right now, I mean, hey, this team is just not good. We just don't have a good. We just don't have. I feel like we don't have, like you said, we don't have the right coaching style. The Steven Silas, he's a better assistant coach. He might can work at the college level, but it's clearly he cannot coach grown men. You look at the guy from Michigan, what's his name, Beeline, that came from Cleveland. He did not work out in Cleveland.
Yeah.
He came from Michigan. He did not work out in Cleveland. They ran him about it out really, really quick. He could not coach grown men, and Steven Silas has no idea what he's doing out there on the sideline.
And we see our ex-coaches like JB Bickerstaff, man. You see him doing really well with the Cavs. You see, Mike D'Antoni is he still the assistant with the Nets? Last time I saw,
I think he's still assistant. Yep.
Yeah, these guys are out there, doing their thing in the league, and we got guys like Silas that just can't win a god dang game. That just pisses me off. It starts from the top to the bottom, you know what I'm saying? So we can't do nothing without these guys up top that know what the hell they're doing. I like our GM though.
I like Raphael Stone. He made some decent moves. I like the front office, Raphael Stone. It's just the coach is just not a good coach, man. Just almost feel like right there he's a good as an assistant, nothing more. Probably he can be a college head coach, probably that. And Kelvin Sampson, how about Kelvin Sampson? He's doing good over there with the University of Houston. Bill Finch. Look what that Minnesota team is at. Look what that Minnesota team is in a play-in game.
Yep.
Right
they're
now.
Playing good too.
They're playing good.
Like D'Angelo Russell has been playing better. That was something I wanted to see because I like D'Lo. You know what I'm saying? I like he's been playing really well lately. So that Minnesota team, that's a sneaky good team, man. I don't think they'll be a contender by any means, but they can squeak in that playoffs for sure.
Hey, I would love to have Sam Cassell, to give Sam Cassell a shot, but I want Mark Jackson though.
Yeah.
I want Mark Jackson as a head coach. I don't know why is he not a head coach in this league. I'm starting to think he like Colin Kaepernick getting blackballed. Again, they got developed Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and all those guys, led them to the second round. All of a sudden, he gets fired. All of a sudden. The team that he put together, that he developed, that turned over to Steve Kerr, that's Mark Jackson boys right there. That is Mark Jackson boys right there. And he deserved to be a head coach in this league. Even goddamn Chauncey Billups over there doing a very decent job with Portland, even though
he's doing the best he can
he's doing the best he can. Yeah, he's doing a decent job. Damian Lillard is hurt over there. Traded away CJ McCollum. And you got guys like Chauncey Billups and Willie Green out coaching Steven Silas. These rookie head coaches are better than Steven Silas right now, and that's pretty damn sad when you look at those guys. First year head coaches having more success than we are. Last year we won 17 games. This year it look like we're gonna win 7. We're gonna win probably no more than 19 or 18 games. No more than probably that. Looking at the schedule, we got Phoenix. That's a loss.
That's a big loss.
Yeah, we got Indiana. We might, but we can
win that game.
Beat Indiana. We can win that game. Grizzlies, that's a loss. We may lose that one.
Well, we beat them last time. We don't know. We
beat them last time, but and that's an early start. Wizards, we may can beat them. We may can beat the Wizards. The Mavericks, that's an L. In Dallas, Portland twice. Twice.
We can win that. We can win one or maybe two of those. Let's hope, because now Simons is hurt for Portland. So without, he was balling for them, bro. And now without him, they have nobody because Nurkic just got hurt as well. So Portland got nobody right now.
And we got San Antonio, and then we end the season with Sacramento. Sacramento's not a good basketball team right there. Hey man, but we gotta give a special shout out to Coach Greg Popovich for being the all-time winningest head coach for Greg Popovich, man. That's a great milestone, man.
Pack your bags and just retire now. There's nothing for you to just get out of here now.
Yep. Respect Pop, man. That's a great coach, man. That's a great coach, man.
Yeah. He just he was a nightmare for us Rockets fans, bro.
Yep.
All those times with Tim Duncan, Manu, and Tony Parker in the crew, Bruce Bowen. I
Yep.
mean, man, they would just destroy us, bro. Like almost every time we played them. I used to get gray hairs watching those games, bro. Like during those times when they were winning all those championships, I used to hate the Spurs, man, just because how good they were.
I mean, yep. So for the Rockets, I mean, going forward, man.
Yeah, Lennon Burns said, what would we like to add in free agency in the draft? Would you guys like Aaron Holiday to be your starting point guard? Hell no. I'll say that. Hell no. We got Jalen Green and Kevin Porter. I'll take those guys over Aaron Holiday any day of the week.
Yep.
But free agency is going to be tough for us to get guys just because they don't want to come here and play. You know, they don't want to be a part of a rebuild. They want to win. But maybe we can get some young guys that just want a bag, you know what I'm saying? That just want to make their payday with us. But my number one thing would be a dominant center. That would be my one thing that we need to go and try to find. During the draft, I told Donte, I'm a Pablo guy. I like Pablo Benachero. But Jabari Smith is another great piece that we can get. So I'm cool with either of those guys for the draft because we're going to be picking 1 through 3. We don't know where, but we'll be in that range. But free agency, go get some big dudes down low and draft Pablo or Jabari Smith. That's what I would like us to do.
Yeah. So what I actually like to do, I would like to trade Christian Wood. I would like to try to trade Christian Wood to get him off the team. I clearly think we play better without him, even though he shows signs he can be a 20 and 10 guy. He can actually be a 25 and 10 guy if you just make free throws.
Yep.
He can actually be that, and he can help a playoff team. We got John Wall's going to walk. That's fine. That's really good. Schroeder, walk. Let him walk. I wouldn't bother about re-signing him back. I'll let him go. I would definitely listen to calls about Christian Wood. Don't look like we can give up just trade Eric Gordon away pretty much. Get some young guys on here all season. Just collect picks, man. Collect nothing but picks, but get some young guys that want to come in here and ball, man. Just get some young guys that want to come in here and ball.
I just hope maybe we can get a first for Christian Wood. I know that might be steep. Maybe a back end team, like later on in the draft. Mm-hmm. I feel like Christian Wood's worth a first round pick at least.
Yeah, I feel like that.
If we get a second for him and that's it, I'll be pissed. I'll be like, are you kidding me?
I think we can get we can get a middle of the pack first round pick for him. First round pick, Christian Wood is worth the first round pick to any team that wants to contend in the playoffs right now. I think you can get it. Raphael Stone has done a great job of getting first round picks, getting those picks. I think we can definitely get a first round pick. Christian Wood is not worth the second round pick. He's least worth a middle of the pack first round pick. He's worth at least that. And the Rockets gave him his chance. Rockets actually gave him his first shot. He had a crazy story. He thought he was going to get drafted. He ended up getting undrafted. His girlfriend left him after he got undrafted. He told her he was going to get drafted for sure. He did not get drafted. He came undrafted and she left him. And ever since then he's been struggling to find his way. Now he played with Detroit. And he got his way in the league. Houston took a look at him, and ever since then, he's been pretty decent, good for Houston. But right now, he's not a part of this rebuild, man. He's not a part of this rebuild.
Yeah. Lennon Burns said Miami is linked to Christian Wood. I wouldn't mind having him coming off the bench. I don't think he's a bench player now. We're not saying he's a bench player. I think he's still a starter in this league, but I definitely would see him starting over PJ Tucker if y'all did. Well, depending on that, because Spoelstra likes, he likes defensive guys, so they might leave PJ in for that, But he would play nice over there with y'all in Miami. But I mean, any team would be good to have Christian Wood. I just feel like he's just not, like you said, he's not the piece that that we need right now going forward. Just because we both don't see him being here much longer. But he's a great player. We're not knocking him. He just needs to hit that damn free throw shot.
That's it. That's it. Man. As much as he gets to the free throw line, he just can't knock him down. He's over a 38% free throw shooter, 37. That is great for that guy size. Yeah. He just can't knock down free throws. That guy can easily average 25, at least 25. Most times he gets to the free throw line. He got long arms. He's 6'10". He's hard to guard, actually. But the guy just cannot make free throws. That's the guy Achilles' heels right now. He's too small to play against fives. So imagine him being in Miami. He can play his rightful position. The guy can play his rightful position in Miami. So again, Christian Wood is a great player, but he just not for the Rockets, man. We just on another level. We just rebuilding for us where he want to be. I think he's going to want to be a part of a winning team or contending team. Eric Gordon deserves to be a part of that as well. He deserves a be of a winning team. We kind of wasted his career a little bit. But John Wall, that's cool. Let him walk
anyway. Get the hell off our team, John Wall.
Get that money off our books right there. Let him go. Let Schroeder walk somewhere else. Let Schroeder go somewhere else. And right now, the future is right here with Kevin Porter Jr., Jalen Green, Josh Christopher, Knicks, Şengün, Garuba. Those are all guys. Those are the future Houston Rockets. KJ Martin. Those are the future Houston Rockets that we need to build around. And all of these guys have played well this season. It's just, man, we just actually don't have the coach. We just don't have the right coach to motivate these guys when they're turning the ball over. I don't know what we're doing at the practices. I don't know what we're doing. We're definitely not doing something right. So again, man, for us to lose by the same mistakes every single time, turnovers after turnovers, free throws, it's just unacceptable. And imagine having 17 wins last year and not improving. Yeah. When we know we can, this team can be better. We know we're not coming in with a winning record. We know we're not going to the playoffs. But man, like I say again, we just don't have a coach that know how to motivate guys, and we just don't have a coach that we just want to have a coach. We want to have another Jason Garrett, be a clapper, be a clapper,
cheerleader, get your pom-pom.
That's all we got. That's what we're working with right now. But again, man, we just need a better head coach, man. You on the verge of having 17 back-to-back wins this last year and next year. That's not improving. That is not improving. Not improving at all.
Yeah. Well, we were running out of time, guys, because we got a NFL free agency frenzy going live at noon. So before we head out, we're gonna give a team that we're gonna put them on the grill. We're gonna call them out, and we're gonna just basically say you guys should be playing better. For me, I mean the easy one would be the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just like everyone thought the Lakers would be that team. You know what I'm saying? Heading into this season. But I want to shout this team out. Well, not shout it out, but like kind of put them on notice. The Cavs.
Yeah.
Okay. So as I said, I don't really believe in the Cavs, but like they will make the playoffs, of course. But Jared Allen gets hurt. He's out indefinitely with a finger. He fractured his finger. So we don't know when Jared Allen's going to be back. Well, we've seen the Cavs kind of ripple down now. They're on the downward trend. You know what I'm saying? So I want to just put them on notice. Hey, be that Cinderella team that we all watched, in the early on before the All-Star break. Because now you're starting to lose now. You're starting to get on that little sled that's going to go downwards. Yep. So do something quick, Cavaliers, because if not, you got Toronto breathing down your throat. You got the Nets coming down your throat. I mean, the Nets are kind of far back on them. Well, they're 3.5 games behind. But the Toronto's coming in quick. And if you don't want to be in that play-in, you better start winning some games, Cleveland.
Yep. And I'm telling you, man. So I'm going to go back to the team, right now, besides us. I mean, they're the laughing stock in the NBA. And when I see a team that's not fighting and giving the maximum effort out there, and you see a guy, when it's the last time you've seen someone call out a LeBron James led team? When you see when you look at the press conference last night for Malik Monk, he said sometimes he don't think they're even trying. He don't think they're even trying. And it's clearly, if you look at the game last night, they weren't trying. Lack of effort. You gave up 139 to Houston. You gave up 140 tonight. You give up 100. The two games that you should have actually lost, LeBron carried the game with 50 points. The two games you should have actually lost. But right now, this team, you guys don't even look like a playoff team. You guys don't even look like a play. You guys don't even deserve to make the playoffs right now. Lack of effort. And it starts on the leader, too. LeBron put this team together, but all of a sudden, LeBron turns the ball over. He walks back on defense. You got guys not getting back on defense. You got guys giving up on plays. And you got guys getting wide open layups every single time. None of these shots are contest. None of these layups are contest. You don't have Chris Paul playing last night.
It don't matter.
Not Cameron Johnson playing last night. But then again, it didn't matter. It didn't matter. Russell Westbrook airballing mid-range jump shots, not even close to the bat, not even close to the rim. You got guys just out there with a lack of effort. And it's clearly in the offseason, this team is gonna need a change. This team is gonna definitely need a change after this season. So again, Carmelo Anthony, God bless you. He can't play any good defense.
No.
Dwight Howard is not playing. I don't know why he's not playing, but he's not playing. So you gave up DeAndre Jordan, another big body that you could have had, but he's not good anymore.
No.
Dwight Howard's not playing. You got guys like Wendell Gabriel out there. You got guys like Austin Reeves out there fighting. Stanley Johnson.
I like Reeves. I like Reeves a lot. That's
I like Reeves a lot. Reeves has been balling. Malik Monk has been consistent all year. So the last time, I don't remember everybody calling out a LeBron James-led team. Malik Monk did exactly what he's supposed to do. Some of the guys not giving maximum effort, not playing hard, giving up on plays. Like I say, this team doesn't look like even a playoff contending team. Anthony Davis, even with Anthony Davis in the lineup, you guys were still getting beat. So it doesn't make a difference when Anthony Davis is out there. How much of a difference does Anthony Davis really make for this Lakers team? When he's out there, the Lakers are still out there getting beat down. So anyway, it doesn't matter. The Lakers are just a bad team. You guys are ninth in the Western Conference. You guys are one game up in the win column up on New Orleans. You guys are 2 games up in the loss column. So New Orleans, if they get their guys back, I don't know how much longer they're out. New Orleans can make a run for that 10 seed. Portland is still in it. They're not down by much. They're down 2 games in the loss column and 3 in the win column. The Lakers better find a way. And right now, their only hope is LeBron James. LeBron James keep his team in games consistently at 37 years old. It was a bad start from the start. And it's clearly something that's going on with this team and in that locker room. Frank Vogel needs to be fired. Russell Westbrook is going to be traded in the offseason. I will consider trading Anthony Davis in the offseason. Listen to calls. You don't got to trade him, but just listen to calls because it's clearly this team needs to change.
Yep, and even if they do get lucky and somehow win the play-in tournament and get the number, if they get the 7th seed, they have a shot against Memphis. If they're fully healthy, because how young Memphis is, they have a shot to maybe beat them in the playoffs. But I doubt it. But if they get the 8th seed, man, they're screwed. They're going to play the Suns. Yeah, right. Even when fully healthy, they're not going to beat that team. So the Lakers are in trouble, guys. But that's it for this on the Liftoff podcast. If you're waiting for the NFL Free Agency Frenzy show, we are going live in about 6 minutes on the Spotlight Sports Network. So don't go anywhere. Just switch over and click on that because we're going to be talking a bunch of NFL. We got a lot of news for y'all. A bunch of things are going on right now as we speak. I mean, NFL is going crazy right now with all these moves. So thanks for stopping by the Liftoff podcast. As always, my boy Donte, the best hard worker on the freaking Spotlight Sports Network, man, doing his thing always. I'm Max. Check me out on MaxCoverage TV if you haven't subbed yet. I appreciate you if y'all will. So check out some NFL news in about 5 minutes, guys.
Peace out, you guys.
Peace out, y'all.